Good morning to all. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is the air. First of all, we are going to learn what is atmosphere. Atmosphere means a huge blanket of air which is surrounded earth. Composition of atmosphere. The air we take for breathing is actually a mixture of many gases. Nitrogen and oxygen are the two gases which make up the bulk of atmosphere. Carbon dioxide, helium, ozone, argon, hydrogen, etc. are also found in lesser quantities. Apart from these gases, tiny dust particles are also present in the air. Nitrogen is the most plentiful gas in this air. When we inhale, we take some amount of nitrogen also into the lungs, and after that we are exhaling it. But the plants need nitrogen for their survival. They cannot take nitrogen directly from the air. Bacteria that live in the soil and the roots of some plants are taking the nitrogen for them. And after that, they are changing in its form, and then plants can use it. Oxygen is the second most plentiful gas in this air. Humans and animals take oxygen from the air as they breathe. Green plants produce oxygen during the photosynthesis. The carbon dioxide is another important gas. Green plants use carbon dioxide to make their food and release oxygen. Humans or animals are releasing the carbon dioxide. The amount of carbon dioxide released by these humans or animals seems to be equal to the amount used by plants, which makes a perfect balance. Structure of atmosphere. Our atmosphere is divided into 5 layers. They are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. What is the troposphere? The layer which is the most important layer of atmosphere is called troposphere. Its average height is 13 km. The air we breathe exists here. Almost all weather phenomena like rainfall, fogs, and the hailstorm also occur in this layer. Next one is the stratosphere. Above the troposphere lies the stratosphere. It extends up to a height of 50 kilometers. This layer is almost free from clouds and associated weather phenomena. It is the most ideal layer which is helping for the flying of aeroplanes. One important feature of stratosphere is that it contains a layer of ozone gas. Next one is the mesosphere. This is the third layer of the atmosphere. It lies above the stratosphere. It extends up to a height of 80 kilometers. The fourth layer is thermosphere. In thermosphere, the temperature rises very rapidly with increasing height. Ionosphere is a part of this layer. It extends between 80 to 400 kilometers. This layer help in radio transmission also. The uppermost layer or the fifth layer is the exosphere. This is very thin layer of air. Gases like helium and hydrogen float into the space from here. What is weather and climate? Weather is the hour to hour and day to day condition of atmosphere. Then what is climate? The average weather condition of a place for a long period of time is called the climate of a place. Next we are going to learn about temperature. The degree of hotness and coldness of air is known as the temperature. The temperature of the atmosphere changes not only between the day and night but also from season to season. For example, summers are hotter than that of the winters. An important factor that influences the distribution of temperature is insolation. Insolation is the incoming solar energy that intercepted by the earth. The amount of insolation decreases from the equator towards the poles. Therefore, the temperature also decreases in the same manner. What is air pressure? Air pressure is defined as the pressure exerted by the weight of air on the surface of earth. As we go up the layers of atmosphere, the pressure falls rapidly. The air pressure is highest at sea level and it decreases with height. In the areas where temperature is high, the air gets heated and rises. This creates low pressure area. What is wind? The movement of air from high pressure area to low pressure areas are called the wind. There are three types of wind. First one is the permanent wind, second one is the seasonal wind, and the third one is the local wind. First of all, we are going to discuss about the permanent winds. The trade winds, the westerlies and easterlies are the permanent winds. These blow constantly throughout the year in a particular direction. The second one is the seasonal winds. These winds change their direction in different seasons, for example, the monsoons in India. The third one is the local winds. These blow only during a particular period of the day or year in a particular area. For example, the land and sea breeze. Odisha, which is located in the eastern sea coast of India, is a prone area of cyclones which originate in the Bay of Bengal. What is moisture? Water or other liquid diffused in a small quantity as water vapor or condensed on a surface is called moisture. Moisture in the air at any time is known as humidity. When the air is full of water vapor, we call it a humid day. As the air gets warmer, its capacity to hold the water vapor increases and so it becomes more and more humid. The precipitation that comes down to earth in liquid form is called rain. Rainfall is very important for the survival of plants and animals. It brings fresh water to the earth's surface. If rainfall is less, it will lead to the water scarcity and drought. On the other hand, if it is more, it will lead to the flood. Now our chapter is over. I hope all of you understood this part very well. Thank you. Thank you.